Reality's sort of sinking in now because here it is. So yeah, no, I'm very proud of the team and for that sort of misfit boat that's finally found its stride and had a race win. So incredibly excited, incredibly excited. The first time we won line honours and then we won an IRC was the Xena days. But prior to that, I used to race a little half tonner called Half Hour, and we won on IOR. And the race has always been very special to me, fundamentally because I have family up here, and it's actually my dad's birthday today, and he passed away last year. So yeah, a lot of emotion. The team are brilliant. Like, to be so, I'm so privileged to have a combination of old mates and pros that return, and I know that might sound a little bit bizarre because, you know, professional yachtsmen and women, they're somewhat mercenary, but they're always attracted to teams they like to be with, and it's not really a chasing second call situation. You know, normally I'm contacted by the core team that we've got and seeing what we're up to, and you know, navigator Matt Humphreys flew in from Sweden, and Justin Ferris, who's just an amazing guy to sail with from the Doyle Loft in New Zealand. You know, his family had COVID and he was isolated from them, and he phoned me and said, look mate, what should I do? And I said, look, family comes first. And he said, yeah, but you guys are part of my family. The crew dynamic, as said, is interesting. I suppose it reflects a lot of what Moneypenny's about. You know, she sits in a different area, not being a TP52, a boat that's been modified a few times, and certainly we've done quite a bit of work, especially in the keel area. So I think that curiosity has attracted some quirky people, and in its own way, most of the people that sail on the boat have got their own stories. You know, we've got Olympic silver medalist woman sailor that sails with us. You know, her new husband is actually my physio. he puts me back together. And he had his first taste of an overnight race. I don't know whether Pierre's going to return, but certainly he chipped in, worked hard. Some skiff sailors that have never really sailed on a boat where you've got to move gear and pull up different sails, and you know, they had a new taste of it. So yeah, it's exciting to see that sort of team dynamic build, and the leadership of guys like Ferris, Ty Oxley, who's again another long-suffering mate of mine, who joined the team. So he runs the Law Connect. So seeing where Ty's come from over the years, from back when we used to race together, and where he is today, and that level of discipline that he brings to the team, it's good to see. So I'm happy to run the water ballast and do what I'm told as part of the team. So yeah, my job as skipper is to try and smooth the waters when things are getting a little bit animated, but other than that, you know, supply the best product that we can, which is the yacht. So yeah, so I'm proud of my Noakes boatyard team and what they've been able to achieve with the yacht. And you know, Friday afternoon we always have a bit of a gathering of the Noakes staff and, you know, chill out as the end of the week, but the boys were all washing the boat, you know, last Friday. So it goes to show that, you know, they all chipped in. There's a lot that's said about the TPs that can actually push each other, which motivates them and actually raises their performance, and the small incremental gains that they've been able to make in their boat speed has not, well, it's been reflected in their handicap because, you know, that's the way the rule works. So that them pushing themselves is also something that makes the big boats work even harder as well. So it's sort of they're not on the same bit of water, but they're still ever present. For us, Whisper has been our main rival for some years, so that's where we directed our initial attention. So we have, like the TPs have, we have someone to race against. A couple of years ago, Cruising Yacht Club reached out to me and asked me if I was interested, and it is my favourite race, so it was an easy sell. So we signed up for a number of years. It's an interesting dynamic where you sponsor a race and you compete in the race and then you win the race, and you know, that's obviously a bit of added excitement, I suppose, where I sit as the race sponsor. It's really a vindication. You know, I had somewhat a belief that the boat in certain conditions would sail well to its rating, so we worked hard on the areas where it was actually not that quick, and we worked very hard on those areas. So to look at that boat in the boatyard and think, yeah, it can have its day, and then that actually happening is really vindication, and puts all that hard work into perspective. So, and it also is a catalyst to go the next few percent. Now that I've hit 60 years of age, and you reflect on a life of boat racing, and as you get older, surrounding yourself with younger people, the wins are all that more special. And to come out of the last few years of uncertainty in the world, and to be in the vortex, as we call it, the yacht club, after a yacht race, and just talk about positive stuff, and people talk about sail changes and how they drove the boat, and whether there was rain or no rain, it's just such a better conversation, So this is very special because it's a turning point for me. It's we move on from the last few years and do the stuff that we love doing, and I seriously love sailing. Well, particularly, I'm happy for Josh Alexander. He's stuck with my programs through thick and thin, and to have a situation where the boat captain actually organises everything, entries, the boat, he works on the boat physically, the food, and he cooks, and then he sails the boat home. It's just so much effort, so I'm really happy for Josh. It just shows that that hard work and dedication can pay off, so I'm very proud of Joshy and what he's been able to do.